Hi there, today I want to start with a very simple, everyday image, a paintbrush handle. It might look ordinary, but it's actually an interesting starting point to introduce how to make an antenna. With just a few common items around you, you'll see it's not as difficult as it seems. In this video, I'll guide you step by step and share my experience, making the process of building an antenna easy to understand and relatable. If you enjoy it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Next, I've got a leaf hinge. My goal here is to secure it to the wooden handle using screws. But not just on one side, I'll attach another one on the opposite side of the handle too, so it stays firm and doesn't get loose over time. Here I've got 6 rivets. I'm going to secure them into the 6 round holes of the leaf hinge. The purpose of these rivets is to act as antenna rods for receiving signals. Now you might wonder, why does that make sense? Well, let me explain it simply. Rivets are made of metal, and metal conducts electricity very well. When we attach them to the hinge, they basically increase the contact area, helping the signal to be received more evenly and steadily. In simple terms, the more antenna rods you have, the stronger and clearer your signal will be. So using rivets here is both practical and effective. And when you're securing it using a rivet gun, remember, just apply enough force to hold the rivet firmly. Don't squeeze too hard or you might damage it. That'll just waste your time and effort replacing it. To connect the antenna rods directly to the connection cable, I'll be using these 2 connectors. It's a simple step, but if you do it properly, the signal will be more stable and less likely to drop or get noisy. In any kind of work, even small steps done carefully make a big difference. With this single electrical wire, it's easy to connect from the connector to the coaxial cable. This way is neat, solid, and makes it a lot easier to remove or replace later if needed. Even though one end is already firmly secured with the connector, to be extra sure, I'll wrap some electrical tape to fix part of the 2 wires onto the wooden handle. This way it stays solid and won't come loose if the wire gets pulled or shaken. It's always better to be careful, do it right the first time and you won't have to fix it later. For the 2 remaining ends of these wires, I'll connect them to the coaxial cable. This ensures the signal flows smoothly without interruption. This is a coaxial cable I've prepared beforehand. Now, I'll connect one end of this cable to the two remaining ends of those wires. To ensure electrical safety, I'll wrap electrical tape around the wire joint. This helps prevent short circuits or electric leaks, especially in humid environments or when there's vibration. Taking a little extra care at this step keeps things both safe and durable. As for making the antenna base, just get creative and design one your own way. I did the same, made my own custom base. What matters is that it's sturdy, solid, and fits your needs. That's the fun of doing things by hand. It's personal and satisfying. For the other end of the coaxial cable, I'll attach one straight F connector and one 90-degree F connector. The purpose of this is to connect that end directly to the TV. This setup keeps things neat and convenient while maintaining a stable signal. Just make sure to tighten it properly, not too loose, not too tight. So that's it, the build and assembly are finally done. Honestly, I can't wait any longer. Let's take it out and test it right now. Right now, I haven't connected the device to the TV yet, so the screen is still showing no signal. To make it clear that there's no setup or trickery here, I'll press the remote a few times so you can see for yourself. Everything's genuine just as it is. In just 6 seconds, the screen has already started showing a picture. But I won't rush to any conclusions yet. Let's wait a little longer to check and make sure everything's stable. Like I always say, testing things thoroughly makes the result more reliable. So far, I haven't seen any issues at all. That's why I've decided to unplug the connection and plug it back in to see what happens. This way, I can make sure the setup is truly stable, not just working by chance the first time. A little extra testing gives peace of mind later on. I can conclude that it's a success. Everything is working smoothly and the signal is excellent. Honestly, going through each step myself, from mounting the hinge, attaching the rivets, connecting the coaxial cable to testing it on the TV, gave me a real sense of joy and pride. Little details that seem minor actually make everything fit together perfectly, run flawlessly, and last longer. Seeing the result of my effort appear right on the screen is genuinely satisfying. I hope this sharing gives you ideas and confidence to try your own setup. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. That's the best way to support me in making more hands-on, practical experience videos like this.